In this video, we'll create our first dashboard. Creating a dashboard consists of two parts: acquiring your data and creating your dashboard. I'll bring in my data by clicking the New Data Source button. I'll name my data source Northwind and click Next. Here I'll fill in my connection parameters. For more information on connecting to a database, watch our Connecting to a Database video. Next, we'll select the Orders table inside the database. If you want to add or customize additional data, you can tick the box labelled Open Query Designer after closing the wizard. After clicking Finish, you will see that you can select from any of the available fields inside the table. We can take a look at the data we'll be using by clicking the Preview Results button. You'll see here that this data shows the orders and order details lists. This is the data we want, so I'll click OK. Now we have to design the dashboard. At the top of the designer, there are a number of elements that you can use to design your dashboard. For this example, I'll insert a chart, a pie, a grid, and a pivot grid. To add data to each individual element, select the element and drag the fields into the appropriate data item slots. For this example, I'll create a chart that shows how many of each product have been ordered. To do this, I'll drag the quantity field into the argument section, and then the product ID goes to the value section. In this example, the ID represents the individual product, so I'll choose Count for the ID. I'll set the pie chart up to display how many orders each customer has made. To do this, I'll drag the quantity to the argument and the customer ID to the value set to Count. For the grid, I'll display the number of orders by address, so I'll drag ship address and quantity into column slots. Note that you can do other things with these items. I can choose to sort the data in ascending or descending order. In the pivot grid, I'll show the number and total price of each product ordered by placing product ID in rows and quantity and unit price as values. To learn more about these dashboard elements, check out the individual dashboard element videos. Note that right-clicking on an object will allow me to edit it. For example, here I can change the name of the pivot grid, or I could hide all the captions. Clicking Save will now save your dashboard for future use. And there you have it, you have made your first dashboard.